guys, subscribe to WorldWideChels.
I WorldWideChels.
WorldWideChels.
Subscribe to WorldWideChels.
Thank you for your support.
Yes, people, welcome to another Chelsea live stream. We had a special episode yesterday night. Myself, Hero 17 Father. Today, got another blockbuster episode with my two guys, Matt Jable and Sindre, which we'll get into. And also, today's topics will mainly be on the loan news that we found out in the last 1 or 2 hours. Tottenham's dodgy dealings with Jermaine Defoe in 2008. And Matt Jable has a special type of content that we've not seen from anyone about the history of our managers and ranking them from 1992 onwards. And I just want to say very quickly, my knowledge on 1992 to about 1997 isn't really perfect. Some people weren't born, including myself. He weren't born, but he's done his research. The guy under me wasn't even born. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy it. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, and hit notification. Daily content when possible. International break hopefully is done ASAP. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this, man. But look, my first co-host, of course, Matt Jable. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Managed to get on earlier than you, which was good. Try to call me out in the comments, but yeah, I'm good. And it's nice to see that Tottenham are in the mud with us. If we're in the mud, Tottenham, you're swiftly joining us in the mud. Yeah, it's good to talk about some of these topics.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think more clubs will begin to get exposed very soon as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And I got Sindre as well, who's always keen on joining at his expense only. But welcome to the stream, Sindre. How are you?
Yeah, thank you. I'm sorry about that. That it's on my expense. I sometimes want to join when it's later, but sometimes I have to go to sleep as well. But yeah, I'm
You
good.
don't need sleep. You do investing. Trust me, they tell you don't need sleep. You work at night. That's when it all happens. But yeah, no, big up to you for joining. Listen, we'll speak about the first topic. There was a vote between the Premier League clubs whether they should be banning clubs loading players from within the same ownership group. I believe the scoreline was around 13-7. I believe the clubs that voted for the ban needed 14. They got 13. They were one away. So that means clubs like Newcastle can deal with Saudi. You know, they've got clubs with each other. We've got Chelsea and also the French club, which we'll get into. Are you surprised, Sindre? We'll start with you first of all. Are you surprised with this news? A lot of clubs really wanted this ban.
Well, I'm not, because you can see City, who was a good example of this fellow ownership loan thing with their players. They didn't want it, and of course, Chelsea are trying to do the same thing now. We have Strasbourg looking to buy clubs in other countries as well, and yeah, and I think a lot of other clubs will actually, who have a lot of money, will actually try and do that. I don't know how it will work for United now that Radcliffe is an estate owner, because he owns Monaco. So I don't know how that will work, but I think clubs don't want it because it's better for the younger players. They don't have to sell them, and it's not like they are a part of the loan requirement in a way, I think. So I'm not surprised that it actually was voted down. Of course, smaller clubs that have less rich owners, of course want this gone, because it's in favor of them and not the bigger clubs. But
yeah, definitely. Well said, Matt. Obviously, we spoke earlier just before the stream started. For the viewers, what's your take on the situation?
Yeah, I mean, I think clubs need to get real with the future. I think multi-club models are a part of the future, and it's not just the big boys that have got multi-club models. You got Newcastle, Chelsea, City, and I suppose United would have voted against it as well with their new ownership coming in. But you've got clubs like Crystal Palace, who are a part of the multi-club model. Burnley tried to take a club in Belgium as part of their, I guess, multi-club model. So there are many of them going on. Leipzig Salzburg is the most historical one. I think where it hasn't been a problem for people in the past. Man City loaned Lampard to them. No one had a problem at that point because effectively most clubs in the Premier League in their models are the top tier. They're the top clubs, so they don't get much in the way of players loaned to them, players buying to them, etc. Whereas for Newcastle's case, they're not the top dog. The Saudi clubs are the top dog. I think that's where club people have got a bit of a hissy fit around it. I think people just need to give it over and work with it and get on with future football.
Yeah, I mean, I think, like you said, it's how football biz currently works now as well. I'm sure many clubs, like you said, have been trying to look at the idea and trying to get it for themselves, and some of them haven't been successful. So, I'm not really surprised. 13-7. Like, if you go City, Newcastle, Chelsea, United, who do you think the other three teams would be?
Palace, Brighton, probably. And I think Forest is another multi-club model.
They haven't released a list, right?
They haven't, but I know Brighton and Palace definitely have multi-club models, and I think Forest also have. I think he's the Olympiacos owner, so there's a.
That makes sense. There's a link there, conflict of interest, for sure. Everyone else tuned in, man. Keep liking the video, much appreciated. I don't know if you guys saw the news on Tottenham, 2008. Sindre, did you see it?
2008? Yeah, I've seen it. There's some complication between how they bought Jermaine Defoe. There was some thing about how they were some dodgy dealing with the agents and stuff like that. I've seen it on TikTok and of course almost all the football apps, Instagram, Twitter. So yeah, it's interesting, and I think like you said before stream, I think or Matt, was it that there is gonna be a lot more clubs that are going to be like exposed for this kind of news, because I feel like we had some news about Eden Hazard in a similar way where he gave like some money to his agent, but I feel like there, now that that's out and now that the full thing is out, there will be more coming in the future, because I feel like every club in a way is of course trying to get their upper hand. In a way, for example, Liverpool in 2017 were rumored to be trying to be tapping up Van Dijk when he was at Southampton to convince him to come to join Liverpool. There were rumors about that, and I think there will be a lot more like dodgy dealings with agents coming out now that both Hazard situation is one of them, and now Tottenham with Defoe is one of them.
Yeah, I mean, one add to this as well is that a lot of rival fans, Liverpool, United especially, have been messaging me about Chelsea's situation, compared to City's and Everton, saying that we're next and all this stuff. And when I see news like this come out of Tottenham, who haven't won anything, and are going through the same situation. Well, not same exactly, but they've got the situation up on their hands currently now. Like Sindre was saying as well, I won't be surprised when more and more news come out. And I hope, United, Arsenal, Liverpool, we start to see this as well. And I feel like this news that we see currently right now, Chelsea could use this in their favour in terms of, I'm not saying it's going to make a massive difference, but they can mention along the lines of this scenario to try and reduce something.
At this rate, West Ham are going to win the league in a couple of years once all these point deductions are put on.
We might be battling in the Championship, people. Oh, you know what? I'll take a year in Championship.
I think Championship's more exciting than the Premier League.
Yes, I'll take a year in the Championship. Like at worst case, I'd rather be.
I'd get my season ticket.
That's what I'm saying. I'd want to see us playing the Championship. You know what?
I do not want Chelsea to get relegated, but
I
wouldn't be one of these fans that jumps off.
No, but on a serious level, if we were in the Championship, I think I would be watching it like proper, like I'll be
If-
up to
I'll be
date.
like father.
Yeah, I'll be like father. Yeah, home and away.
Pull the flag.
Home and away in the UK clubs, mate. I'll be there. I'll actually be there.
Don't
Send you
forget.
trouble.
Don't forget also the championship is also, is it 46 games? It's 8 games more, something like this. It's 46
Yeah,
or
that's what I'm
42.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
So it's like between 4 and 8 games more as well. So
But
yeah,
not
but
even that, bro. Not even that. The teams in there. Some of them are next to my house.
yeah, it
Like,
would be funny if we, and not that I want to Chelsea get relegated, but if we got relegated, it would be fun to win it on the first time, and then say, oh, we also won the championship. Now we won everything we can win.
imagine that we won the championship in 2025, 2026.
Doing a Juventus.
Exactly. Look, that's before you know what. Before we get into Matt's topics as well, very quickly, I spoke to Father yesterday. I spoke to Feroz yesterday in terms of who do you guys want to see? Whether a January transfer move, or you want to see a summer transfer move between Ivan Toney, because it was announced or reported yesterday, shall I say, that we're looking or considering to do a big money move for the player, which I don't really understand why.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a big money, it should be max probably 50, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I want to hear from you guys whether you want to see us wait until the end of the season and then maybe sign a striker, or if you're happy with Nicholas Jackson, or if you want to see Ivan Toney coming the January window. We'll start with Matt. What do you make of it first?
I'd probably. I've been thinking more Osimhen in general. The only thing that someone mentioned to me today that could be a little bit of a problem at times is that obviously Osimhen's Nigerian, Jackson is Senegal.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Senegalese.
So when it comes to AFCON, Chelsea are screwed.
Well, we got
Because
Broja. We got
you
Broja.
potentially lose both
And Kunku.
strikers, and they're in big teams, so you'd lose them for 6 weeks. So I think realistic that was something that made me almost question myself a little bit, but I'd still say I'm on the Osimhen train. I think, like Sadiq said, if we're getting Tony for something like 50, I would be happy to take that deal now. But I don't really want to be spending 80, 90, especially if there's rumours he's going to sign a new contract. So that will put his price up to premium dollars. So I would just go for Osimhen, who we know is not signing a new contract. He is a Chelsea fan. And it's kind of one of them ones. If Osimhen doesn't work, then just no striker's going to work at Chelsea.
Feroz said, why can't we sign both?
We ain't got the finances for that.
No, not only that, but we don't need both, because we got Jackson, we got Broja, we got Nkunku, we
Broja's
got
going.
Osimhen, and Tony.
I think Broja will go.
Feroz
now.
gone.
Yeah, if Napoli wants Broja as part of the Osimhen deal to lower the fee, I'm not completely. If say we get 20 euros off,
I think Broja will go for more.
yeah,
If he does okay this season, I
Yeah.
could see Napoli spending 30, 35 on him.
Yeah, and if you say, okay, we get Osimhen and you get Broja and we get 35 million off the Osimhen deal, and we like they don't send us any money for Broja, I'm not complaining, because yes, Broja is talented and can become a really good striker in general, but it's like, okay, Osimhen is like now 25 and Broja is 20, 22, 21,
22, I think 22. I think 22.
like there's 3 years difference there. Like I would rather have a world-class striker right now than try and develop Broja and Jax at the same time to get one of them to be world-class. And like of course, like Matt said, the struggle with having 2 African strikers at AFCON is of course gonna be massive. But if we then have Nkunku, who can play as a striker, we have Palmer, who can play in like the 10, Mudryk and Sterling on the wing, even so, and Madueke as well, who can play on the wing if you don't sell him. So I would rather like, and the problem with going for Tony now as well is that, okay, yes, he's training, but he hasn't played football for 8 months. That's still a concern to me. It's like signing a big player who just received an ACL injury, and in a way, of course, there's the fear of him becoming injured again. But it's like you haven't played football like a match for so long, so we don't know how he will do when he gets permitted
He's
to
been
play
playing
again.
Sunday League football. Sunday
Hmm?
League football.
Can he play? Can he play that?
I'm just making a joke. It's
Yeah,
a common thing that we play in the UK for sure. No,
yeah,
it's good points for sure.
yeah.
Very, very.
So I would rather have Jackson and Broja see how they do. Jackson is on 6 goals this season. Of course, a hat-trick against Spurs and one we can say tapping against City, but a goal is a goal. I don't complain about that. So as long as he keeps scoring, of course he's gonna miss, but Haaland,
Scored more than Darwin Nunes.
yeah, Haaland missed also the most big chances last year, but also scored the most goals in the league. So I was saying Jackson will score that many goals. So I was saying if he at least gets to 15, he's almost already scored more goals this season than Havertz did entire last year, and Havertz was our top goal scorer in the Premier League.
Guys, Havertz is officially a left back.
Oh, don't come to me with that shit.
He can play in any position: right wing, left wing, striker,
He scored
10,
he
left back.
scored a goal for Germany.
He can't play any position because he couldn't play up front for us, couldn't play on the right. Maybe left back is a position, left back in the changing room.
We'll see how he does there for Germany, because Germany don't have many good left backs. But
I mean, Germany is just a shit team in general.
That's a big statement.
They haven't been really good for the last few years. I agree on that. But now I would, in my own opinion on the Osimhen or Tony, I'll just wait until the summer, because I don't think Osimhen is that happy at Napoli after the whole social media thing. Of course, I feel like he's been really professional about it. Of course, he could have sued Napoli for it, but he didn't. He said, "Okay, I'm just going to focus on my season and let's try and win the league again." I don't know how he's actually doing with the terms of goals and stuff in the league. He's not performing as well as he did last year, of course, but I would rather go for Osimhen, because I feel like he's also younger than Tony, and Tony only scored 12 goals in open play last season. 8 of them were penalties, and he scored 20 goals in the league. So 8 penalties and 12 open play goals, and I would rather have a striker who can actually score from open play at the moment. And of course, it's good to have a striker who's secure on penalties, but at the moment, Palmer is our penalty taker, and he's doing really well. Scored 4 from 4 so far.
That's cold. Just quickly, every time I mention Osimhen on a video, I always have one Napoli fan out of the blue always comment to my video. He commented yesterday, here once again, Victor Osimhen is off any transfer moves, talks, negotiations, and sales. Sure, never on January and never under 150 million. Next summer, there's no actions around him, and Napoli and all are fake lies and fantasies. Forget it.
He's a 1 year in the summer. He's in 1 year left in the summer, so Napoli will have to sell, or they will lose him, I think.
Yeah, and if they want Broja, that's if they have to sell him and they want Broja and they ask for 20, like say 135 million, we give them Broja in the exchange if Broja accepts that, of course, because if Broja doesn't want to leave for Napoli, we can't force him to. But then we have to find another suitor. But also, I think he could be a good fit for Napoli, and Napoli also need a replacement, and Napoli don't have that much money. I don't think they're actually doing that well financially, and therefore I think getting Broja sort of on the free for exchange for Osimhen is a good deal for both. We get to spend less money on him. They get Broja, they have a replacement, and I think everyone will be happy. Broja will also get more playing time, and I think he would actually suit Serie A lot better than the Premier League, in my opinion. I feel like he's more kind of built to this area.
Yeah. Very, very well said. Everyone that's tuning in now, Muli, EEHM, big up to every single one of you that tuning in. Please like the video and subscribe. Make sure you guys tune in. I do watch-alongs with Other Side of the Coin. We go live 1 hour before the games. Come and tune in, say hello. And if you are not aware, have the full rights back to the channel, bought back the channel. So we're going to be coming back with a lot more content from the international break when it ends. So look, we're going to get into Matt's topics. Finally, I'm sure he's been waiting. We'll be ranking from 1992 onwards until current Chelsea managers. We've not seen this on any platform personally. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. And as I said at the start of the stream, my knowledge on 1992 to 1997 isn't really too perfect. Matt, I'm gonna let you guide me in terms of how you want to start this. And are we in the top 5? Are we going in order from last?
I'll go from bottom to top.
Okay, cool. Can we just list the managers? Like, can we just name them, or like, can you just have you got a list of names at the moment on your paper?
What the entire list, not in order, or
Not in order.
so you've got. I'll start from kind of chronological order. So you've got Ian Porterfield, 1991 to 1993. You've got Glenn Hoddle, followed by Ruud Gullit, followed by Gianluca Vialli, followed by Claudio Ranieri, followed by obviously, of course, Jose Mourinho.
Oh, then it's all right. It's all right. It's only the first guy I'm not aware of.
Yeah, you know everyone except Ian Porterfield. Ian Porterfield, 1991 and 1993.
I don't know how he done.
He was all right. He had his middle season. He had everyone thought we were going to be on a bit of a title charge in the first Premier League season.
Really?
And it was just like that early form. We fell away, and then the third season he was useless. So
I've seen that's where I just looked it up recently. Didn't we like finish 14th or something in the first Premier League season?
Yeah, we started really well, and then it just went down like Jay Shaw.
So kind of like Tottenham are doing at the moment.
Yes, effectively.
Okay.
So yeah, let's move up. Who do you think is bottom of the list?
Avram Grant.
No way. Why would he be bottom of the list? Got us a first Champions League final. We should have won that game. I honestly would consider AVB. AVB would be one. Lampard would be one, but he did get us top 4, so I'm not going to put him there. But
Potter.
he would be in the bottom 3 or 4, I think, definitely. But I think AVB.
Potter.
What's this based on? What they achieved at Chelsea?
I based it off achievements, style of play, likability, etc.
Okay, because likability, Rafa Benitez could be at the bottom as well, but he done okay. I wouldn't say he done badly. So I think AVB fails on all 3 of them. So he has to be last.
I'm just going to cut to the trace. Sadiq is completely right with AVB. Absolute fool of a manager. The worst thing that could ever happen to Chelsea Football Club.
I feel sorry for him.
Why did he think that it was right just to cut? Oh, we're just going to cut out the spine of the team. It's like even
they're doing that now. They're doing that now.
What do you mean they do that now?
As in, like, they got rid of all the players, the known players that play.
We've completely transformed the team in one window, but then players have gone out the door. You don't just leave out these Lampards and keep them in the squad. Idiots.
We want a manager to stand up, and obviously it's the wrong move. Don't get me wrong, it was a wrong move, but I could see what he was trying to do. That's what I'm trying to say. But it was a wrong move. It was a wrong move. But yeah, I'm spot on as always. AVB. Thank you very much. Worst Chelsea manager.
Yeah, I don't need to say much more about AVB. Second from bottom, I've put Rafa Benitez. So
see, I knew it. Likeable. I told you.
Spanish waiter. Don't same kind of role. Don't disrespect John Terry. You won the Europa League, but
how many managers do we have in this period?
17.
17. Okay, I'll write the comments down. No, carry on.
So yeah, Spanish waiter won the Europa League. Well done, but that is not much of an achievement when it comes to the fact that the Europa League was quite easy at that time. and the way you treated the fans. We didn't respect you. We didn't want you. It's 2 failed appointments, one after the other.
I don't think Rafa Benitez was that bad.
And also
I couldn't
Liverpool
wait for him
manager.
to get out of the club.
Okay. We'll let Sindre guess number 15. Sindre, who do you think will be number 15?
I feel like it's either
I'll try and list the managers for you. Who was the first manager again, Matt? The first one?
Ian Porterfield.
Hoddle, Goulet, Ranieri.
No,
anyone?
you forgot Viali. You forgot Viali.
Viali. R.I.P.
Yeah.
So of course I
You got
forgot.
Mourinho, Scolari,
Mourinho,
Grant,
Scolari, Grant,
Ancelotti,
Ancelotti,
Di Matteo.
OVB, Di Matteo,
Jose again. No, Benitez and then Jose.
yeah, Benitez and Jose.
Benitez second from bottom already.
Yeah.
Then Hiddink. You thought Hiddink? Oh, we're not counting Hiddink.
I've not done Hiddink because he's both of them are interim roles. They didn't get full jobs. So.
Conte, the best.
I feel like it's either the first one or it's Graham Potter.
It's neither.
Oh, Graham Potter. It's neither. Oh, wait, hang on. Let me guess.
Stick's gonna hate me for saying this.
Really? I'm gonna hate you for it.
Should I just go with it?
Is it
No,
Avram
hang on.
Grant?
Let me
Is it
think.
Grant?
Who would you say?
Avram Grant.
Ah, Avram Grant.
How?
I could not stand this guy. Boring, just uninspiring. You're going to come to the fact of, he got to the final of the Champions League. Yeah, he bottled the final of the Champions League. He bottled the FA Cup and the League Cup. How do you bottle that with what was one of the best teams? Players like Lampard, Terry, and that have come out and said that Avram Grant wasn't even managing at all. They were just playing for themselves. If anything, it was them that got to these finals. And Avram Grant is effectively like Gareth Southgate in the England football team. The England football team plays as well as it can, but they didn't have that manager to take them that final step to change the games when they needed to. Avram Grant was a useless manager. Why he ever got to the club? For me, it was the fact that Roman Abramovich was quite connected with Avram Grant and decided to give his mate a job. That's why it only happened. That's why, Steve, why do you think he left after 1 year, even though he got to 3 finals? Because it wasn't good. It was not good at all. You cannot bottle 3 finals.
So you should have won, man.
Did Avram Grant get to the League Cup, the FA Cup, and the Champions League final?
Yeah.
Did he?
I think so. Or was it the Premier League that he comes second?
No, the Premier League that we bottled, we were close to winning the Premier League. We had an offside. No, not offside goal. Drogba, sorry.
It was the Champions League, one of the domestic cups, and the league.
The League Cup we lost against Tottenham. Tottenham won their first trophy.
Exactly. How can you defend a manager lost to Tottenham?
It was a foul there, man. It was a foul on the goalkeeper, man.
We gave Tottenham a trophy. That's just an
VAR. It's time to take it away. Defoe transfer was 2008.
We'll see. Anyway, 14th is Graham Potter.
Yeah, I felt like that was coming.
Useless, all right, under weird
boring football.
But
no, it wasn't that bad.
12th in the league.
I think you're being too harsh. When Potter went and we brought Lampard in, you can see the difference. Potter was
it was still too soon for Potter.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, but I hated his after the post game matches with the players get everything today, even when we lost.
Yeah, but he's backing them, and it's just how it is.
Yeah, but still, I want the manager sometimes slate and get the best out of players by actually saying they're not performing their best. If you just say the players gave everything today, they will say, okay, we lost and I could have played better, but the coach is still not praising us in a way.
Mills FC, I understand. I apologize. Okay. Number 13. Let's send your guess. Number 13.
I'll give you a clue. He's post 2000s.
Okay.
Hullet. No, not.
After 2000, not before.
Post.
Post. Dill Ding Dill Dong. Claudio Ranieri.
No way. He done well.
Let's see. God, don't forget I don't forget I was born in 2003.
Oh, he has to disappear. I would
Yeah.
think it's 13th place for Chelsea post 2000. Not Ranieri. We've said AVB. We've said Potter.
It can't be Ancelotti. I know that.
Can't be Ancelotti. Can't be Mourinho. Can't be Conte. Who else is there post 2000?
It's not. So it's not Ranieri. It's as what's Di
Right,
Matteo.
so my answer is Scolari.
Of course.
Oh, yes, Scolari. Yes.
How long was he a Chelsea manager again?
Less than 6 months, wasn't it?
Was he? Did
I
he
saw
get?
Scolari.
Huh?
Was Scolari got sacked and he didn't got his first interim? Was it that happened or?
Yeah, it was Hiddink and then Ancelotti.
Okay.
Okay, so let me go through the list again. Last place for Chelsea managers ranked AVB, then Rafa Benitez, then Grant, then Potter, then Scolari. Wow, okay. It's getting saucy now. Let's go to number 12. I'll guess this one. Big up Metal Facetune. Good to see my favorite brown envelopes have his channel. Big up to you, man. We got Rose Lynch saying Potter wasn't flexible enough with player selections. Sure, we had some injuries as well. He also said that Terry was still an excellent player when he was being benched. That peed me off. Number 12, I think. Oh, let's go quick. Sorry. Number 12. You know what, Matt? Let's go through it. Number 12. Matt Jagle?
His internet just go.
No, he's still there.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So my 12th is Ian Porterfield.
Okay. I mean, look, we like you explained at the start.
Oh, your mic just went.
I just got.
No.
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, having some technical issues, guys.
No one can hear me.
Yeah, now I can.
Oh, Sadiq, check private chat. Wait. Oh, he's gone again.
Yeah, I think he's just sorting it out.
What is up with my connection, man?
Right, so yeah, I've got to go. So you guys can discuss the top 10 together. Thank you for letting me.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
hear me now?
we can hear you. We can hear you.
Yeah, Matt, it's all good. I'll take over, bro. Do your thing.
Yeah, take care,
Yeah.
Matt. Good to see you.
Okay. In 12th place. Sorry, I'll bring it up. He just sent me the photos.
Yeah.
Porterfield was 12th.
Mm-hmm.
I'll bring it down to top 5 and then we'll guess his top 5 and then we'll compare.
Yeah.
11 was Lampard.
Of course.
10 was Glenn Hoddle. 9 was Ranieri.
Mm-hmm.
Goulet was 8th.
Good player manager, yes, indeed.
The list ain't that bad, actually.
Yeah.
7, Di Matteo, which I think is a bit harsh. 6 is Sarri.
Mm.
And now we do our top 5. We can argue against this. I'm a bit surprised with one of Matt's numbers, but I understand where it's coming from. I think he's looking at a foundation perspective where they've come up from the bottom for Chelsea and come up. So 5th place, Injury. Who would be your top 5? We still have Ancelotti, Conte, Tuchel, Vialli, Mourinho.
Okay, and we'll okay. So I would arguably say, let's say, maybe Tuchel is 5th. Of course, won the Champions League, but still, I would say it's hard because Mourinho and Conte both won the league for Chelsea. Of course, I think Mourinho is going to be number 1 because of what he did for the club. I'd say it's it's
So you're
hard.
going Tuchel number 5.
Yeah, either Tuchel or Viali, but I think Tuchel, because Viali, in my opinion, from what I've seen from history, it has been more important to Chelsea history in the 90s and early 2000s.
Yes, so he's won 1 League Cup, 1 FA Cup, 1 Club Winners' Cup, 1 Super Cup.
Mhm. Did he win a
So,
Super- did he win? Okay, yeah. So,
I understand the foundation perspective. Yeah, for sure, the importance of our history. So yeah, Viali, Tuchel. Okay, cool. So you're saying Tuchel 5th.
yeah,
So you got Viali 4th.
yeah, I would say that. I would say.
And who's
yeah.
your top 3 now of Mourinho, Ancelotti, and Conte?
I would say Conte is 3rd, Ancelotti is second, and of course Mourinho first.
Cool. So keep your fire in mind. Matt's got Conte 5th.
Fair enough. I think you also said
Ancelotti 4th, which
Really?
I'm shocked.
Yeah.
Tuchel 3rd. But I think I understand why he's saying Tuchel as well. I think with the whole Abramovich situation, the ownership situation.
Yeah.
Because he said everything. He didn't say just titles and what.
Yeah.
On the pitch.
Tuchel
I think
did really well there. Yeah.
I think that's why. So Viali is second for him.
Damn.
Yeah.
And of course,
Mourinho
Mourinho is first. Should have won the Champions League with us.
Exactly. So what would I change from this list? I would put. I think I would agree. I think I'd agree with you. I think I'd put two. Do you say Tuchel 5th?
Tuchel 5th, yeah.
Yeah, I would put Tuchel 5th. I would put Violi 4th. I'd put. Oh, it's tough between. Sorry, no. What am I talking about? Yeah, sorry. Tuchel 5th. Violi 4th.
Conte 3rd.
Conte 3rd. Second Ancelotti. First Mourinho. That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
I think you've got a spot on there. I think I'd agree with you on that one.
Like I would say, Ancelotti, like that time was the time I actually started watching Chelsea more. But like a lot of people, from what I've heard of stuff, like said that Ancelotti was unfair sacked. Like we shouldn't have sacked him because he, of course, won the league and cup double in 09-10, wasn't it, or 09-10, where we've scored over, I think, over 100 goals. And Drogba scored like 29 goals in the season, and Lampard was amazing and stuff like that. And then got second in the 9-10, the 10-11 season, and then he got sacked. Wasn't like that? I think.
It was.
And people didn't understand why he got sacked. In my opinion, from what I've heard, because he, of course, yes, we lost the league title to Manchester United, but he was still playing good football and got the best out of Drogba and Anelka and Lampard and stuff like that.
There was a disagreement off the pitch, basically, in terms of transfers.
Oh, okay, so it was okay. So it was.
I remember I came into school one day. I was in year 8, so I was about 13 coming to school. It was like 9 a.m., 9:30. I was in a science class, and then everyone just like, yeah, Chelsea have sacked their manager. I was like, what? Like,
yeah, I couldn't believe it.
But it goes. The reason was mutual agreement or something. Like it was sacked, yeah, but they came to an agreement in terms of it's best to part ways, basically, in terms of they had a disagreement. They had a disagreement about something. It wasn't anything about results or anything. I think he wanted a certain amount of transfers because obviously Chelsea were spending a lot of money. We were buying, the likes of Michael Essien. We then got Michael Ballack at the time and players like that. We even signed Quaresma, I think it was on loan.
Yeah, from Inter Milan.
Yeah, so
Barcelona,
there's a lot that Mourinho wanted, and I'm not sure why we didn't back him at that time. Obviously, maybe one day when he retires, he'll come out and explain everything properly, unless he signed a contract that legally he can't explain anything.
We're talking about Mourinho or?
Oh, no, about Mourinho, sorry.
Yeah, I was talking about Ancelotti.
Ancelotti, yeah. He got sacked in the tunnel.
Yeah,
He walked in the
after
tunnel, and Chelsea announced he's sacked.
yeah, after was it after the game or
Yeah, after the game against Everton. Yeah.
last game of this was it the FA Cup final or the last game of the season?
Everton was the FA Cup, so yeah, Everton.
Yeah,
He
because
was
I
he was
like
on tunnel, and Chelsea announced he's gone.
yeah, like that's what I mean. Like I don't understand why Chelsea sacked Ancelotti. He that's why I have him some high because he, in my opinion, he arguably played the best football at Chelsea, the most enjoyable football to watch from what I can see. Like we scored, I think it was like almost 100 goals in the double winning season under Ancelotti. Like Drogba was scoring for fun. Arguably could have had a like up before Haaland could have a goal mute record, but he missed like 7 games because he was at AFCON.
Yeah, he did. He actually did miss some games. Yeah, I remember that.
Got 11 or so assists. He didn't take penalties because that Lampard took penalties. So if he did that, Lampard would have less goals, and Drogba would arguably maybe have the golden boot record for most goals in the Premier League season.
But I looked at Lampard's stats. He had over 200 goals. Only 44 or 46 were penalties.
Really?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Because my brother used to cost me, he's a Tottenham fan, he used to cost me saying all Lampard does scores penalties, but I looked into it. He only has around 45 penalty goals. I mean, it's still a lot, don't get me wrong, but 45 is the max that you'd see for.
Yeah, it's 1/4 of 200.
Yeah, I mean, thanks for the great maths, Sindri. Much appreciated. But most penalty takers have around that much. Matt Letizia, Alan Shearer, Harry Kane probably has more now, but
Ronaldo, Messi has even more than that.
They have more than that, definitely. They definitely have more than that. I mean, Ronaldo has over 800 goals, so
yeah, I think both of them has over 100 penalty goals.
I mean, some people can't take penalties. I can take penalties, so I will definitely take as many penalties as possible. So yeah, I don't really blame them.
Oh, your mic is gone again. I don't know what's happening there. Yeah, but this was actually kind of a fun list to make, going through some important people in Chelsea history. Technical issues. There you go. I can hear. I can hear you.
It keeps cutting off, man. I don't know what is going on. It's actually annoying me now.
Yeah, I can understand that because it's hard to have try to do a live stream without a mic.
Mike's right here, bro.
Yeah. No, if it's cutting out, I mean.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. But guys, I was gonna wrap it up here. I was gonna end at around 7 p.m. UK time, which is now. Yeah. 17. Yeah, what needs to talk to me? Sindri, listen, it's been a pleasure speaking to you. I think the next time our stream will be on Friday, but it will have to be a bit late to have a social party. So I'll be home 8 p.m., 9 p.m. It'll be around that time.
Yeah, let me know.
10 p.m. max.
It's Friday, so I don't have
You never know. You never know, nowadays. But it's difficult to get hold of you. Yeah. Sometimes you're like, I'm around 10 p.m. and then 10:20. You know what I mean? So I gotta be careful.
But also watch along to the Newcastle game this weekend as well with other side of the coin, isn't it?
Yeah. No, definitely. Always.
I will at least be in the comments for that one. Watching.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it a lot.
Yeah, it's enjoyable to watch you guys. You guys have a lot of good knowledge, and you speak about important things.
Yeah, no, definitely. Guys, like Cinder's just saying now, 1 hour before every Chelsea game, 1 hour before the game, we go live on my channel, Other Side the Coin. For the watch along, come and join us, even if it's before the game, after the game, come and say hello. And hopefully we can get a lot more content out there. But preview on Friday night for Newcastle, it'll probably be around 8 p.m., 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. around that time. Myself, Sindre, and Matt J both is around. Yeah. So make sure you guys tune into that Friday night. I'll probably not do any streams tomorrow or Thursday unless there's something major in the Chelsea news, like we saw with today. There was a nearly a loan ban, which we had to get out there. So make sure you guys tune in. Big up Rhodes for supporting the channel, man. I see you always, bro. I really, really appreciate it, man. Hopefully we see you more often. Until then, we're out, man. Peace.
Take care and hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you know when Sadiq is also going live and publishing videos, because now he's being more active, so that will also be good to know.
Big up, man. Thank you.
No problem.